So every one of you are going to be very much careful that I'm going to record your names and everything. So this will be taken as a attendance also. So you can see that I'm going to get all the people and who's are attending their names I will get automatically because I'm recording everything, each and every point of it. So every one of you, uh, now onwards, whoever will be absent, I will mark them absent. So here we go. Till the end, you should try to be there. I understand the network problem and everything. So please check that you should try to be there till the end. Our today's chapter is mathematical library methods. So I'm going to talk about mathematical library methods today. So what is mathematical library methods? Maths is a class. This class is actually previously it was not a default class, it was not included into the object class, but now it is also available with the object class. So this is what exactly we are going to do is maths class. In the math class contain methods for performing basic numeric operation like logarithm, square root, power, round, exponent, trigonometrical functions. This class is contained in a java.lang.package. That java.lang package is now by default is available with Java object class. So very important thing is java.lang is available with the Java object class. Now we'll just check this. I will show you some of those and then you can tell me that you can see it or not. So you will be telling me this backside, but exactly I will show you that you can see or not. Now in the maths class, mainly we are going to talk about the absolute class. Then we are going to talk about the other classes. Okay, so we will just check. Now onwards, I'll keep few of you unmuted and I'll try mute. I'll mute everybody and I'll unmute two of you. Let's say who are two. Say Arpita is there at the top. So Arpita, I will unmute you. Arpita, you are unmuted. Can you talk to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'll go for okay. Let us say Khushi. Khushi, you are unmuted. Can you talk to me? Hello, Khushi. Khushi, you are unmuted. Can you talk to me? I don't know. Okay. Now I'm going to share my screen. This screen, which exactly I'm going to share, is this particular screen I'm sharing. Now over here you can see that I'm going to share the screen through which I'm going to write the program for you. So today we are learning the maths class. So we'll just check the maths class here. So I'll write the class name as Math Mani. So can you see, Arpita? I'm creating a class called
Yes,
Math
sir.
Mani. Okay, so Math Mani. I'm going to create this class Math Mani, and I'll open the editor. Can you see the editor?
Yes, sir.
Okay, in this one, I'm going to manipulate the different maths functions. So I will just use them within my constructor. So other parts I don't need. I'm going to remove the other parts. Only the constructor part I will keep. Okay, so here is my constructor part. I'm going to input a number and that number will be a fractional number, and then I will just check the different value of that fraction number. So I'll just input a number. I will just input a number, a fractional number, say double function number I will input, double A. A is a variable where I will put the value. Any value I will put. Now what value I will put, you don't have to bother about. I will put any values. And when I put those any values, those values will be converted using the different functions to the different values. Like here, I will be converting my values into the absolute value or any relative value and all. these functions are actually called static function. Everybody, very important thing. This called functions are called static function, and these functions are available under maths class. To get that function's value, these functions usually return double type of value. So when you want to get the value, I will write double x. X is a value which I will get after manipulating. So math dot, look at this, math dot, I want to get the value. First we'll talk about the ceiling. What is the meaning of ceiling? Ceiling means when you take a scale, in that scale if you put the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this way, these are the whole number, and in between the whole number you have a number, say 1.5, and 1.5, and then you have 2, 1, and in between that 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, like this way you have a number. So if you look at the number 1.2, the 1.2's top side means that is called ceiling, that is 2. But bottom side, that is called the lower integer, that is the floor. So upper integer is called ceiling and lower integer is called floor. Now if I write a number like this 1.2, so what should be the value of x? Value of x will be 2.
Sir, 2.
Value of x will be 2. Why it will be 2? Because the ceiling for that 1.2 is 2. And I'm writing the program for you. So you can see here, I'm printing the value of x. Okay. Now this is the known value. Unknown value, where is the unknown value? In the variable a, I have the unknown value. So if I want to get the unknown values, any kind of manipulation, I'll just go for the unknown value ceiling. So I'll write that double UV. UV stands for unknown value. Let me say UV. UV is my unknown value, and in this unknown value is math dot ceiling of unknown value. Unknown value is there in variable a, so I'll just code for that, and here I will be printing the same. So I'll just get this particular statement copied. I'll just write here control C, and I'll come over here and make a control V. Now you can see that I am trying to manipulate the ceiling. First option I'm going to manipulate is ceiling. So let's compile. Now you can find there is no syntax error in the screen. I'll close it. I'll create the object of this. I'll give the value, unknown value I'm giving. Everybody watch, the unknown value is minus 1.2. Now can you tell me, Arpita, what should be the answer of this unknown values? Ceiling of unknown value?
Sir, minus 1.
It's right, minus 1, because the ceiling is upwards. If you take a scale, the ceiling is minus 1. But here it is coming 2. Can you see minus 2 is coming? Sorry, it is 2.
Sir,
it is
2 is coming.
2 is coming. It's minus, it is not taking actually. Minus is somewhere, it is. It should be minus 2. Minus 1. It should be minus 1. Okay. So let us just check what exactly is happening. Minus 1.4. Sorry, 6. Let me see. It's coming 2. It's a wrong answer. This is not, should not come 2. Actually here it should come sorry, I have given x over here. I've not given a. That is the reason. Okay, so I have to print the UV, no? I have printed the x value. So in the program there was a problem. So here we look at this one. The value is right. Whatever exactly we are giving, minus 1.2, it should come to 1. Right answer. So here it is minus 1. You can see 2 and minus 1. Actually, the in the printing side, I have just copied and pasted there. I forgot to change from X to UV. So it should be UV. Here it comes the UV, the value is over here. So over here you can just check the editor. Over here, what I am doing, a known value is 1.2. That ceiling of 1.2 is 2 that you have got. And when I go for minus 1.2, the ceiling is 1, minus 1. So if you take a scale, you draw a scale and you point a 0, and below the 0 you write minus 1, and then you write minus 2. And if you give any kind of value, then like in between minus 1, minus 2 only you give 0 to minus 2, and then you will find the ceiling and floor also. So this is the ceiling. So you are getting the ceiling. Okay, Shaival is raising the hand. So what is the question from Shaival? Shaival,
Yes, sir. I was telling that. Yes, sir. I was telling that the system.out.println you have not written UV, you have written X. That's what I was telling.
Yeah. That was exactly the problem. We have checked that one. Okay, and this one is OO. What is this one? O. Who is this one? Who is this OO? Please, next time you put your name. Who is this OO? I don't know. Two symbols are coming. Okay, so that two symbols, who is that? I don't know. Uh, Please, I have to take the attendance. You have to give me your names sometimes. Okay. Now we move into the next part. I'm going to look at the, after this, I'm going to look at the flow. So I'm going to change this ceiling to floor. Now floor is the lowest value, means the lowest integer. Now if I write floor, what should be the value of these two values? Okay, let's compile. And 1.2's floor is 1. The lowest number will be there. If I write 1.9 also, the same thing will happen. If I write 1.9, the floor is 1. Floor is not 2. So we'll check this one. Let's check the floor. I go for one unknown value and one is known value. So unknown value is 7.8. 7 point is unknown value, and then the floor is 7, and 1.9 unknown value, that is floor is 1. So you can see the floor value of any number, we can get the floor value using this particular floor statement. So just check, this is the floor value. Floor value is coming with the help of this. Next, we will go for the unknown values and floor values of the any particular number we will check. Now we will, yeah, anybody having question? Any queries? Arpita?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we will move to the next one. We will go for the round value. Round. The word round is the nearest integer. This is a very important thing, is round. Now you will look at the round one. Now when we go for round, and where exactly these programs are having utility, that we will see after this. Round. I go for round options. So let's go for round. I'll compile. There is no error. Now we will just check the round value. Let's see. One value is known, 1.9. That round value of 1.9, what it will be, you will say to me. 5.4, I have given another value. Okay, so I have given 5.4, and you know I have already 1.9. So where is the output? We'll check the output here. The output is 2 and 5. Why it is coming 2 and 5? Can you tell me, Arpita?
Yes, sir. Because, sir, in that first number, sir, where you have written, sir, 9.1, sir, it was more nearer to 2. That is why the
1.9's nearest value is 2, and the next one which I have given, the nearest value is 5.4. Nearest value is your
5. It's 5, sir.
Yeah, 5. That's right. Nearest value. Nearest value comes with the 4.9 is the 0.49 is the last value for 0, and 5 to 9.99 means 0.5 to 0.99. All the values will go to the 1, means next number. So previous number and next number. That's the way we actually deal. So we will write here. I will show you once more. Here, if I write 1.49. Now what will happen, and I will put an unknown value, I'll compile it, and then first one is 1.49, as you can see, there is 1.49 I have given, and 7.51 I give. So I give 7.51 and 1.49. So 1.49 is coming as 1, and 7.51 is coming as 8. So that's what exactly is coming. Raising the hands again, Shaival. Shaival, what's the
Sir.
question?
Sir, if we are using math.seal and if we are giving the input 9, sir, will the answer be 10? It will be 9 only.
It will be 9 only. Ceiling of 9.0 is 9, because when you are in a particular fixed place, that in an integer, in that integer there is no difference of the what do you call changes into the fraction. There is no, it's not a fraction. That is the reason it will not be changing. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sir.
Thank you.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, what will be the round value of 5.5?
5.5 will be 6. As I told you, 0.49 is the last value for 0. That means previous number. And if it is 5 and onwards till 9, 5 to 9 means 0.99, all are going to the next number. Is it clear?
Okay, sir.
And there
Okay,
is
sir.
this one person is raising the hands. I think he cannot see or anything. Ask him to go out and come back. It's 00, whoever you are. I cannot to see your name over here. So there only 2 zeros are appearing. You please disconnect and reconnect yourself. I think you cannot see, or I cannot unmute you also. So please, your network connection is having problem. You disconnect and connect again. Okay, now we move into the next one. Your hand is raised, but I cannot communicate with you. Okay, now let's move into the next one. Okay, I have worked out the ceiling. I have worked out the floor, and let's I'll just close this one. Otherwise, it will be not appearing. Okay, now I'll just open. You can see the screen, no? There is no problem, no, Arpita?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we have gone to the next number we are going. Okay, this number is again, we have to count a specific number. Like if I am looking for the root, square root and cube root. This is again, I'm not going for the easier one now. I'm going for the little bit different one. I'm going for a cube root, and not only double I can input the integer also here, because those numbers required fraction. That's why I was inputting those things. Now I am looking for the number of square root. Okay, so SQRT. This is the square root function, SQRT. Okay, now this is the square root of any particular number. Let's take a number of 9. You know the square root of 9, everybody. So there is no problem over here. So we will look at the square root of 9, and we'll go for the unknown number square root. So unknown number I will input over here. Yes, dear?
Sir,
Oh,
in
I
that
have not
program, sir,
changed
you have
this one.
written around. Yes,
Yeah,
sir, that one only.
that is SQRT. SQRT. Okay, so I add the square root over here. So now we can see the square root is written. So we'll just compile this one. One is unknown value, one is known value. So known value is 9. Unknown value we can give anything. Okay, let's say unknown value is 2. You know the square root of 2 is there. So we'll just go for that. Okay, now we can see here, this is the square root value of 2 is given, and square root value of your 9 is given. 9 square root you can see, and 2 square root also you can see. I think you can see, no, Arpita?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
2 square root value and 9 square root value. These two values are discussed over here. Let's move into the next one with another number. And then this is the square root function. So SQRT is the function which is actually doing the square root. And then we have a CBRT, that it is called cube root. Okay, so CBRT is a cube root. Any hands are there? Okay, Purbasha, what's your question?
Sir, can you repeat once what you have told us before, because I was disconnected? Sir,
Okay.
can you repeat?
Okay. Just 1
Just
second.
little bit
You
before,
will,
can you repeat?
yeah, you will get this video on the screen. Okay, I will do it. I'll try to. Who is here? Hello, who is here?
Oh, yes, sir.
Now class is going on. I will talk to you afterwards. Okay. Just let's get into the things. Okay. So we were looking at. I'll give you. Don't worry. The video I'm making. Let me. I'll share this particular video to you. Okay. Purva, Sha, hello. Are you there? Okay, again disconnected. Okay, no problem. I will try to help you if, with the help of the this one. Okay, anyway. Now this is square root is there. Now we are going for the CBRT. So CBRT stands for cube root. So when I want to go for the cube root, that will be CBRT. Now let's take a number as a 81. Okay, let's take a number as 81. So I'll just compile and the the cube root of 81. What is cube root of 81?
Sir,
Arpita?
81, sir, cube.
Cube
Sir,
root
it is a square root of 9, sir.
and cube root?
Sir, 81 doesn't have a cube, sir.
Okay, let's
It
see.
is a few numbers.
Okay. No problem. No problem. Cube root you will get a fractional cube root you will get. Okay, so I'll give another number which I want to find out the cube root of. Say 27. I'll go for cube root of 27 is unknown one, and this one is there. So let's take the output. So output is here 4.3267 489. This is the cube root of 81, and the cube root of 27 is 3. You can see there cube root of 27 is 3. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So we get the any known number and unknown number. That is any known number and any unknown numbers we are putting over there. Okay. So that is the reason I have kept it as a 81. Okay. So 81 is unknown number. Known number is 81. Cube root of 81 is 4.23 and something. The numbers are there. Low. Now next we will move into the next one. This is called random number. Random number is a number which actually the value is in between 0 and 1. Any fractional value can be generated between 0 and 1. This is very interesting thing. 0 and 1 means 0 is 0.1 and 2 onwards. Okay, Shaival, what's your question? Shaival,
Sir, you are yes, sir. Sir, you are finding the square root, cube root, sir. But if it is greater than means cube root, then sir, how we will find that root?
Now it is all in your like when I find any kind of square root and then I go for again the square root of that number, then what I find is a cube root, and then if I go for that number I go for another number. So you can go on doing that particular things. Okay, so 2 and 3 are given, so with that you can manipulate the number within the loop, or you can go for the sub loops.
Well, suppose 5 is given, sir. Then
5 is given, then it is not possible. 5 square root of 5 will come, then cube root of 5 will come. So like 3 into 3 is 9, 9 into 3 is 27. Okay, so that means 3 times the 3 threes are there, then 1 3 will come. So similarly, when you are going for the mathematics, so you have to go for 3 into 3, 3 into 3, 3 into 3, like this way you have to go. And similarly, when you are coming back in the root, you have to go for 3 into 3 into 3. That's why 3 threes are from there. You have to take 1 3. That is the whole number
sir,
you will get. That is a simple calculation. Same way you can
sir,
do it. Yeah, tell me.
sir, if sir we can use math.pow. Means suppose math.pow 16 comma 1 by 4.
That is there. 6.16 comma minus 1 is also there. Minus 2 is also there. So those also are there. So you can go for that also. So square root of that is minus 1 is a fraction. You come no like what is that? 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 16, 8, 1 by 16. Like this way it comes no. Same way.
Okay, sir.
Same way.
Yes, sir.
Same way. Okay, so that's the mathematical portion. Don't ask me mathematical question now. I'm doing the computer question. Okay, so let us go for
Sir,
the random number. Random number is a number which is present in between 1 and 0. There is no need to input anything over there. So that's why I will not require any kind of input over here for the random. So we'll just get into the random. Okay, so I'll just go on the random. So here comes the random. And so random is there. So random is, but random doesn't require any input. It will just calculate the random value and it will display. So this portion is also not required. As you can see, this portion is not required. So I will make them, what I made this, these two are comment line. I have made them comments. Okay, so that's why it will not be executed. That's the reason I have made those two statement comment. Okay, I go close and the random number, very interesting random number will come. So everybody just see, when I go for this, I'll get one random number. Random number is 0.754, and this number is not going to be fixed. Every time it is going to generate a new value. Let's get into the next one. I'll just go into the next one. I'll generate another object and I will get the new value. See, that next value is 0.94, this number. So any number will come, but that number will be, random number is generated between 0 and 1. Any number between 0 and 1 you will get. Okay, everybody? So everybody please check, any number between 0 and 1 it will come. Okay? Shaibal, is it okay? Okay. Arpita, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So any number between 0 and 1. Why I will be using this? I will be writing a simple program for you. And I'll show you how you can create a very interesting, funny program for the lottery using this random. So I'll just show you a lottery program today. Okay. Everybody just check. I will input a number between 0 to 9. Okay, so I'll write input n. You will input a number and then that number is n, and at the top I want to write, so the timing is about to finish anyway. So I'll just write over here one very interesting comments, that is input any number between 0 and sorry, not 0, it should be 1 to 9, and find you lucky or not. So find you are lucky or not. That means you are going to find yourself you are lucky or not using this particular program. Now how to find this one we will see. We are going to calculate any random number, and after this calculating this random number, what I will do, you see, just I will write an integer variable, and with that integer variable say v, and in the v I will be putting the value of, very important thing, this is, I will convert this one into integer. What I will convert into integer, that's a very important thing. When I want to convert into integer, I said this is a conversion and all. This is a forceful conversion, explicit conversion. X into say 10. So when I go for x into 10, what will happen? You know, like there is a 0.9 will become 9 point something, and that 9 will come into the variable v, and if I match that variable v with my input number, if I match that variable v with my input number, and when it is matching, I can just display what exactly is the value I can display. System out dot print ln you win. Okay, so if you just see, this is a lottery you can create and you can play and you can generate money out of it. Okay, so anyway, so here we go. So if it is not, then what I want to do, Control C, and then I will just make a Control V to, And but here, the first one is matching means you are winning. But here we can just message sorry, uh, lucky number is, what is the lucky number? Now my lucky number is present in the variable v, so I'll just present v. So here the simple program I have created, this is a lottery program. You can just, sorry, where is the mistakes? Cannot find the symbol. Oh, v is in capital letter, it is coming. V should be in small letter. Okay, so we just compile this one. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into the input the number. I will input a number, say 7. 7 is my lucky number. Let me try. Sorry, lucky number was 0, it is saying. Okay, let's say the lucky number is 0. So we have multiplied with 10. So that is coming as a 0 is a lucky number. Okay, let's get into the next time. We try once more 6 and it is also coming 0. Okay, let me see. So
Sir,
yes, tell me.
how the lucky number can be 0? So it should be some or the other number.
Yeah, it should be some of the other numbers. So x is multiplied with 10, no? So when I multiplied with 10, x value is, let me see the x value, okay? So I'll just display the x value here. I'll just display the x value, control V. I'll just display the value of x first, okay? So I'll display the value of x, and I'll display the value of v also, so we can check that where exactly is the problem is coming. Okay, so we'll compare. No syntax error. So we just check. We'll give a value over here as 8, and here it is saying 0. This is the number is coming, and x value is multiplied, and then we get 0. Why should we get 0? It should not be 0. Just 1 second. Let me. The mathematical problem is there, so we will just check the mathematical problem. Yes, this is the mathematical problem. Actually, this should be the mathematical problem. Let's compare. Just check once more. Okay, so it should be. Yes, you win. I win. 8 is the number. So 8 is the number I entered, I win. Okay. Let me get into the another number. Now that is a mathematical problem. One bracket was not there. Okay. So I'll just give another number 7. Sorry, the lucky number was 4. This time lucky number was 4. So only a bracket mistake was there. So you can check that mathematical problem it was. It was a mathematical problem. I have not given the bracket over here. That is the reason it was converting the x first into the integer. That's why then after it was multiplying with 10. So here that's why it was multiplying 0 with 10. Now it is not multiplying 0 with 10. First it is multiplying the fractional value with the 10, and then it is converting into integer. So here that's a mathematical problem. Can you see everybody? Arpita?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so have you noted the program?
Yes, sir.
This is a
Sir,
random.
taken screenshot.
Okay, very good, very good. This is a random function. With this random function, we can create a lottery, which is it's not fixed. It's not fixed. Every time you give the, it will be going for the new one. I'll show you once more. So if you give the number, new number, you give. I'm giving number 3. So I'll go for number 3. But I'm not lucky. The lucky number was 1. So very interesting thing. The lucky number was 1. So it will be showing the answers in the different cases. Once I was lucky, that was 8. That was the time I was lucky. And after that, it is all changing. Every time it will change, and every time it will create a new number. So that is what exactly is a random. We are about to finish our class today. We'll move into the next one. This is just to get into the number max and min. So what is max stands for and what is min stands for? Max stands for the 2 values I will input, and I want to find out which one is the maximum. Okay, so I can give them m and n, 2 values I can give, and I can find out which one is among the 2 is greater. So I can write m and n, whatever it is, and then I will find out the greater value. So I'll just I'll input two numbers and find out the bigger one. So there is no if required over here. You see here, I can eliminate the if and I can find out the greater value between the two numbers. So we'll just get into this one. I'll get into the number. I have given the max, and here I just go for the number 78 and I go for 67. So which one is the maximum number? Is 78. You can see 78 is the maximum number. With 78, 0 is coming. Can you tell me why it is coming, Shaibal? Shaibal, are you there? Why it is coming, Shaibal?
Sir, because you have taken double.
Yes, right. I have taken double. I have taken the double variable. Sucheta is also raising the hands. Sucheta?
So that only I wanted to say that
Yes,
it will be double.
I have written double. So very remember, this is a double variable will store always the fractional values. Okay. So we'll move into this one. If I make it int, so I will get the value as int. Okay. So now very interesting thing. Once it was returning the double value, now it is returning the int value. That means these is actually a overloaded function in the maths class. Max is an overloaded function in the maths class. So here in this one, it is going to return the integer value. So I'll just check integer value. I'll give the two values and I will find the integer value over here. I'll go for value number 9 and I'll go for value number 11. So it is the maximum is 11. So it is coming 11. Okay. So we get the result as 11. After 78, it is in 11. There is no fraction is there after 11. Now we move into the same one. So we can go for the max can be changed into the min. So it will take the two